Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PTN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've been doing this in analysis on a very routine basis, including Friday. So that's where these green and red line annotations were going. And before the first update, I am going to do a little bit of house cleaning here. Yes, these lines still pertain to the chart, but they're not relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have lines all over the place and risk causing clutter and confusion. So I want to try to just keep the chart, as clean as possible. So the first update that comes about is based on a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. And I talked about this quite a bit on Friday in terms of, yeah, the price was trying to get above it, but the big question going into today was this a true break? Was the price going to be able to maintain above the level? And sure, this morning the price did actually gap up quite a bit. And then after the gap up, the price, pulled back a little bit. But when all the dust had settled, the price not only managed to stay up above that green line, but create a bit more separation, to the upside for itself. So 58 cents is definitely what I would consider the new ideal level of support. Meaning, if you're saying, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the most powerful going forward? Ideally speaking, if the price can stay up above 58 cents, that would be a huge sign of power. Taking a step back, looking at the big picture of things, for those of you that maybe haven't watched any of the past videos, it's all about the purple line there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that purple line is just going to keep on moving itself higher and higher and higher. So from a very simplistic point of view, assuming you care about more so a big picture of things, a longer-term perspective, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the purple line itself increases, then the bulls are in full control of the trend, no questions asked. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, the party stopped today up there at 63 cents. So 63 will be public enemy number one going into tomorrow. But the price is doing a great job of building those overall higher bases, and that's why the trend just keeps on trending. So good way to start off the week. Let's see what the rest of this week brings. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.